Welcome back to Swaziland here at Peak Casino. It is day 2 of the All Africa Poker Tournament, and we are right back into the action at the feature table.
Right, so it's, as we've said before, a very strong feature table. We've also got Brian Winterstein in the bottom corner of the screen, or bottom middle of the screen, a very well-recognized online player known as High Roller Online.
Just arrived at the table, and apparently he's played in 16 All Africas.
Well, that's very much the case, Caitlin. I'm not sure if he's actually made our final table yet, but he's definitely a well-recognizable player on the poker circuit, and he's definitely been here and done that before.
Conrad makes it 2,500, Lolly. Away. 2,500.
So Conrad, the 3-2. What is it with the season and the 3-2? These guys love this hand.
Gilbert, 2,500.
It's one hand that most often gets beaten, Caitlin. You've got to really put up a good show with this 3-2 and act like you've got aces.
The dealer just trying to get Gilbert to put his cards in the right spot so that we at home can all see what he's got.
Yeah, well, he can't see past his chips.
Hey, it's so confusing you, bro.
You got so many chips you can't actually see the spot. That's why I never struggle to find the spot, Caitlin. That was quite funny, hey guys.
I don't think they were laughing at you, Dave.
They certainly were, Caitlin. Brian Winterstein, 16 All Africas.
That blinds you out.
Call he does.
2,100 Lambos.
Ace Queen offsuit.
Well, I think 3-2 might just be a little bit behind here.
Well, now.
Re-raise.
Oh, well.
Up to the King of Bling, who has announced re-raise.
The King of Bling will announce re-raise, so you'll certainly see the 3-2 get out of the way to this raise, I presume.
8,000 in total.
Unless Conrad decides he wants to try pick on Suku here, which would definitely not be a good spot with kings.
It's up to 8, Brian.
You'll be forgiven for thinking that Suku has hit gold here.
5,500.
And Brian Winterstein will make the call with Ace Queen. So he's looking for an ace in a hurry. The board comes King Jack 10. Hello, baby. The nuts for Winterstein. Top set for Suku. This could be go home stuff.
Winterstein decides to bet his...
5,000, Joe.
He bets straight
Massive
into
hand.
his nut Broadway straight.
No, you can't re-raise.
You can only raise.
Just people correcting Jay Suku on his terminology about raise, re-raise, bets.
And
Raises
Suku is
15,000,
not playing his 3 kings slowly. He's moved back over him. But obviously Winterstein with the nuts is not going anywhere.
Now he's going to pull a little bit of a Hollywood.
Oh, the theatre.
Drama.
So how do I get this guy to give me every cent if he's got ace king or king queen?
Re-raise, all in call.
Queen versus king.
And there you heard Brower say ace queen versus kings.
I had 2 spades.
No one
How do you beat Ryan Brower? You can't even pick one hand, he picks both.
Maybe he's psychic.
650.
I think he's psychedelic with the sunglasses.
Definitely with those glasses on.
Can I fold? I'm not go all in.
Sorry, you got the nuts.
What
You
must I
still
do?
one favorite. What
Right, so it's nuts versus nut set.
No, don't pick
And
a
nut
board,
set
please.
is
Come on,
looking
come on,
to
come
fill
on.
up and hit the
Come
nuts.
on, baby. 2 6.
7 is not going to help. Now it's a 10. King, Jack 7 or King for Suku. It is a 7!
Jay Suku fills up his house
And sends Winterstein to the rail.
for the 16th time.
He can
apparently.
take his Broadway straight and go watch a play. So that's the end of Brian Winterstein. Jay Suku will pick up the chips, and Winterstein will be exiting this tournament in 110th position.
No, just give him one of those gold things on you there.
After all that action, let's go to a chip count. And our tournament leaders at the moment, Ray Rahme still way up there at the top. Jay Suku, after winning that big hand right there, has gone up to 2nd place. Dale Winterstein, previous champion, in 3rd position.
It's all in action. It's Kiri Patsalis against John Abrosi. John Abrosi with jacks on a jack-out board. Patsalis' aces are about to see the rail. Can he find one of those 2 aces? A black ace is what he needs. He needs a quick approach. He looks uncomfortable. 4-5 is not going to do it. And Patsalis, who was all in with aces, hits the rail. John Abrosi will pick up a nice healthy pot. Lovely when you smash aces with jacks.
Well, it's always nice when you can dodge bullets.
Back to the feature table.
1,000 Rand. 4 play.
Lamberti got away from those trip fours just now. Was a great fold. Next to him, Jay Suku just smashed Brian Winterstein. We saw his Dale Winterstein, his son, previous champion, is currently one of the chip leaders in the tournament. So good luck to Dale. He's hasn't been around basically since that win. We haven't seen him at the final table again. So maybe this is his time. Jay Suku with
Queen 10 suited.
1,000.
What do you think of those rings, Caitlin? Are
I
they your
think they
style?
must be really heavy.
1,000, Howie.
Would you wear one of those rings or?
I think I'd be too scared to. I think I would be constantly worried that I'd lose it or someone would chop my finger off to
And how
get it
about
from
the
me.
bracelet? Would you wear that bracelet? Would you put that around your
I
neck
think
maybe?
my biceps would look a little bit like Daniel Lamberti's if I wore one of those bracelets from lifting it up.
Right, so it's Suku. Queen 10, Sun, Ace 8, Lolly Jackson, short stack, fold.
7 of spades exposed.
7 of spades, Lolly flipped over by mistake. And now Gilbert Basilio, who picked up a nice healthy pot a little while ago with when the girls became ladies quite quickly with 6s full. And he'll make the call. So they've kept it friendly, which basically means that no one's put in very big raises. They've all kind of kept it pretty small, so even the weak hands have a chance to see a flop. And what a flop it is, 7-6-3. So Suku's got 2 diamonds, queen half flush. Basilio has got the bigger flush draw with a gut shot straight through. And at the moment, Sun with ace high has got the best of it. So it's gone check, check, check. Brings the turn, another 7.
10,000, Howie.
And Suku, with the worst hand, will fire 10,000 at this pot, thinking, well, if nobody's got a piece of this, I'll help myself. Sun with the best hand at the moment with ace high. Can he make a call for 10,000? Very difficult spot. But I imagine Basilio definitely makes a call here.
It would be bad for Suku if a diamond did come because he'd obviously think he was good with his queen high flush. No one's been betting much.
You'd find himself spending a lot of money in a bad position.
I'll come 14.
Away. 10,000.
Eventually, Sun will let go of ace high. He did consider it for a second, so he did think that maybe Suku was on some kind of a little player. Maybe betting at that club draw as it arrived.
So queen or a 10 for Suku. All he needs.
Basilio, he's got the 4 to win it. He's got the 5 to win it. He's got the king to win it. And he's got the diamond to win it. I don't think he realizes how good his hand actually is.
Call.
And he makes the call. Now,
2 players.
will the diamond arrive? No, it's another 6. So, Basilio's got the best hand with king high. Suku knows he has to bet you to win.
25,000.
And he bets 25,000.
No more friendliness at this table. Now we're playing poker.
Well, Basilio, he's thinking to himself, what could he possibly have of this board? He never bet the flop, and the same 2 cards of the flop have come on the turn in the river. Why didn't he bet them then?
And when the river did come, he bet a very large amount very quickly.
But it's a very difficult call to make with a double paired board and a king in your hand. I mean, even the ace beats you at this point. So, Basilio is really thinking about this. He honestly believes that Suku's on a bluff here, but it's hard to call.
Jay, you were dead, my friend. I had 6-7.
Yeah, you didn't play.
Lolly in the background saying that he would have won the hand, but unfortunately you have to be in the hand to win it.
You can't win.
And you hear Brower. Nice bluff, Jay. How do you beat Ryan Brower? I can see the cards, and I don't know what's going on. He can't see the cards, and he's telling people what they have. What the hell is going on here? A7, Basilio. Let go. Lamberti, 9-4.
Not exactly up there in the hand ranking.
So Lamberti obviously just putting in a bit of a raise to pick up the blinds and antes here, getting a little bit speculative and trying to get some free money out there. But he's walked smack bang into aces. Now Kortlev has just called Lamberti. So now the interesting thing here is Sun has got ace jack. If he believes that Lamberti was trying to pick up the free money and Kortlev is weak just by calling, he might raise, which is exactly what he's done.
Howie makes it 7,000, Conrad.
So it's raised up to 7,000 and it still has to get all the way back to Lamberti, who I'm pretty sure is going to fold, but then Peter Kortlev has got aces, so...
Well, now Kortlev, he's laid the trap and Sun has walked smack bang into it.
I wonder if it works better when the money's on this side or
He's
when
fallen right into
when it's on this side, I win.
Kortlev's trap. He looks down to make sure those aces are still there, and now he will ship the lollipop. Well, I don't think Sun was expecting that one.
And it is a massive call for Sun. I think his all-in is about 28,000 chips.
27,800.
27,800.
Have you done this before, Caitlin?
Once or twice.
Right, so Caitlin is pretty much on the money there with 28,000, excuse the pun. And Sun with ace-jack. Well, it's a very big call with just ace-jack here. He's got to think that Kortlev has got a massive hand. He was flat calling to trap Lamberti, and in fact, he fell in the trap.
He's got to think that Peter's at least got a high pair.
Well, whatever he's got, ace-jack is in trouble. He can't, I mean, at best for Sun, he thinks he might be racing. But what would Kortlev now push with? Could he really push with 8s, 9s, or 10s after flat calling?
Sun's racing with a three-legged horse.
So Sun is counting out. He doesn't want to let go of that money in the middle. And I told you at the start of this episode, the one thing about how his son is, he doesn't let go too easy. He likes to see pots. He likes to see flops. So he really doesn't want to let go of this hand. You can see Kortlev looking very relaxed. He's praying for a call here. He knows that whatever Sun's got, obviously he's in front of, and if he gets unlucky to one of Sun's, whatever Sun's got, then so be it. Right, so he's got the guy to call, and Kortlev turns those aces over so fast the table almost flipped over. Now, Sun needs spades. Spades or jacks in a heartbeat. Alright, so
You can see everybody's good friends here at All Africa.
So look at Kortlev, he's out of his chair. He obviously is in for his life, so he doesn't want to lose this pot. The board comes 9-7 queen, very good flop for ace-jack of spades, never mind. Whatever Sun needs to do now, he has to basically go running cards straight, running cards jacks, and that's going to be the end of the hand. The 5 of the turn will kill it. Kortlev, what a way to get paid with aces. He played them beautifully.
Wipes the sweat from his brow and sits down to count his winnings.